In the 1990s, a young woman named Rachel moved to a new town to start her life afresh. She found a small apartment and a job at a local diner, and soon began to settle into her new surroundings. One day, Rachel was walking home from work when she noticed a man following her. She quickened her pace, but he kept following her, until he eventually caught up to her and grabbed her from behind. Rachel fought back with all her might, but the man was too strong. He dragged her into a nearby alleyway and assaulted her. When he was finished, he fled the scene, leaving Rachel battered and traumatized. Rachel reported the assault to the police, but they were unable to find the man who had attacked her. She was left to deal with the aftermath on her own, suffering from PTSD and struggling to trust anyone. As the weeks went by, Rachel began to notice that she was being followed again. This time, it was a different man, but she recognized the same menacing look in his eyes. Rachel tried to avoid him, but he seemed to be everywhere she went. She began to receive threatening phone calls and letters, and her apartment was broken into several times. Rachel was living in constant fear, never knowing when her stalker would strike next. She reached out to the police, but they were unable to help her. She was on her own. In the end, Rachel was forced to flee the town and start over yet again. She left behind everything she had built for herself and spent the rest of her life looking over her shoulder, always afraid that her stalker would find her again. The story of Rachel's terror serves as a haunting reminder of the dangers that lurk in even the most seemingly safe places, and the need for better protections for victims of violence.